Hello. Hello, am I live? Printing. What's a printing? Nobody knows. Only God knows. Am I live? I think I'm live. I think I'm live. It shows that I'm live here. No hat today. I don't need it. What's going on? Hi. I'm Rossdude. It's been a long time, hasn't it? I hope you all had a great Christmas. A happy New Year. Hope you all got some good presents from Santa. All right, he gave me a pull-up bar, which is actually a really good present. So I'm excited. I mounted it. I'm hitting pull-ups every hour. I can do like two. All right, I can do like two pull-ups. Get those pull-ups. So today I am going to read a short story that I wrote when I was in college, actually. I wrote it during my last creative writing class, sort of the main creative writing class for a bachelor's degree in creative writing. So kind of advanced. Although really, I feel like I had no business being in an advanced writing course. But I did write this one story, and I was able to publish it. I was able to get it published after I graduated, about a year or so after I graduated. I was able to get it published in a comedy sci-fi anthology called Cosmic Vegetable. All right. You can see on my thumbnail a picture of it. I've included a link to the anthology. It's still up in Amazon. Someone reviewed it like not too long ago, actually, which is kind of funny. Um, and I thought, yeah, I'm just gonna read the story. I haven't looked at it in many, many years. All right, so it might be really bad. It might be really cringe. I'm sure it is. I know for a fact there's typos in there, published with typos. So you can't beat that. All right, you can't beat that. I love it. I'm gonna read that, but first, let me talk a little update on what's going on. Obviously, I haven't streamed since Halloween, so I missed Thanksgiving. I didn't do my normal stream of Journey. If you've watched my channel before, you know that traditionally every year I do a stream of Journey, but I didn't do it. I just didn't have the energy. I've got full blown parenting going on right now with all three of my kids, and it makes it really difficult to have free time to myself. Like I'm lucky right now. Like I don't have to be at work until tomorrow, but the kids had to go to start school today, so I've got some time. I'm taking advantage of that to share this short story. But normally, when I do get a moment, when I do get a breather, I want to just lie down. Like that's it. I just want to like lie down and just like purge my brain of all thought. Sometimes, I do read. I play a little bit of video game. I've been enjoying playing video games. On my own, Shin Megami Tensei 5 is really good. I got a game. Santa Claus brought me a game called. What's it called? Sakuna of Ice and Ruin. It's actually pretty good. So I've just been enjoying that. Just sort of playing by myself. Not broadcasting. I know nobody really even watches me to begin with, but even so, there's a little bit of anxiety when you go live. Like even right now, I've got this kind of like this weird stage anxiety, which is not good. I shouldn't have that because my job depends on it. I present for a job. That's what I do. So I have to kind of get back in gear here. Get my post holiday gloom, post holiday laziness like out the door. I need to get my fire back. I need to get my momentum back. And I thought maybe by doing this, I can actually kind of get my energy back. So, in any case, that's where I'm at right now. I can't make any promises with like a weekly stream or anything like that. Though I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try and shoot for every Friday night around 7, like 7 to 9, and put 2 hours into streaming every week. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna shoot for that. I'm gonna lay down kind of my law in my house here and be like, listen, kids, Friday at 7, you gotta leave me be for 2 hours. You gotta leave me be for 2 hours. And I'm gonna try and do that. I'm gonna kind of try and stream every Friday. Try and make Friday a little bit special for myself again as well. I still have the Resident Evil 2 remake, Claire route on my plate, right? I've got Final Fantasy 7 remake sitting there on my plate as well, and I've got the Nier Replicant remaster also. So I gotta at least finish those. I gotta finish what I started. I think I also have like Warhammer 40k Death Watch. I don't think I ever finished that, and I didn't finish Dark Cloud either. So maybe those are some things I can kind of look at too. Although I was not real big into Dark Cloud, to be honest. I was not huge into it. And I want to sort of move away from modern games and stream more classic games. I really enjoyed that Castlevania 4 stream. I thought that was awesome. So, we'll see. We'll see. I do want to also finish up Doom Eternal. I want to get the Ancient Gods Part 2 and wrap that up. So, but anyways, that is an update. I can't make any promises of the schedule at all. I'm going to try to shoot for Friday. 2 hours every Friday. I'm shooting for that. But, dude, when you have kids, man, you need that sleep. You need that sleep. Staying up late does not fly. Does not fly. And I really need all the energy I can get to actually just focus on raising these kids. So, with that said, let's jump into Cosmic Vegetable here. All right, page 118 is Weeaboo In Love by me. All right, here we go. Let's begin. All right, I just looked at the first sentence and I was like, oh God. All right, here we go. Monday night at the Video Jocks rental joint. Rental joint. Sure. It's slow. Other than me. Okay, let's look at this. Other than me, the only other customer is Lisa Hodge. Could have crossed out other than me and just started the only other customer is Lisa Hodge. Or myself and Lisa Hodge are the only customers. Would have been much better. She is standing in the special interest section where they keep all the anime. Yep. I'm one row over in the action section looking at DVD covers of muscle behemoths toting some form of assault rifle or another. There's Diesoft, Disintegrator, Lethal Chef, Angry Veteran, and so on. You like my little takes on some well-known action franchises? I changed their names, so I don't get sued. Lisa is wearing her Super Plumber Brothers extra large navy blue hoodie and a pair of baggy jeans. Over her left breast is a patch of a cute little ghost character, an enemy from the Super Plumber Brothers game. What's Super Plumber Brothers? Does anybody want to take a guess? Leave a comment below if you know what Super Plumber Brothers actually is. I recall that enemy and how it took me forever. I recall that enemy and how it took me over 5 tries to beat. See? If you face the ghost head on, it becomes transparent, unable to kill. And it charges. and it charges, but keep your back to it and it becomes solid and remains motionless. You have to jump up on the high platform, face away from it, then do a backwards jump off the platform along with the downward strike with the plumber weapon. Lisa, she's so smart. She figured out how to beat that ghost in one try without losing any lives. Oh boy. The DVD Lisa wants to rent is called Whammy Wham Go Go Picadorimo. Whammy Wham Go Go Picadorimo is a full-length animated feature based off Lisa's favorite manga of the same name. It chronicles the adventures of Whammy, a 14-year-old Japanese schoolboy whom, after encountering a magical space rock, has the ability to transform into a colorful magic girl in a petite schoolgirl sailor outfit and butt-kicking high-heel boots. What the hell was I writing? Hey, it looks like you could maybe like tie this book into I don't know, a certain group. You know what I'm saying? The powers allow him or her to combat evil demons and monsters when he isn't studying for school tests and trying to snag a girlfriend. Lisa thinks she likes Whammy Wham Go Go Picadorimo because it is loaded with otaku culture references, kawaii character designs, and fun action sets. But she is wrong. Unbeknownst to Lisa, she is a pawn for an intergalactic gambling game ran by aliens known as the Fizz from planet Fuzzle, which is about 300 billion light years away from Earth. They look like what you would expect an alien race to look like. Pale, tall, gangly, with big, buggy eyes. A group of the Fizz orbits our world in a cloaked saucer-type UFO, closely monitoring Lisa via high-tech space cameras. High-tech space cameras. 18 years old. No, not 18 years old. 18 years ago, when Lisa was just an embryo inside her mom's tummy, the Fizz implanted certain behavioral traits by utilizing microscopic nanobots. These traits include a dislike for exercising, fear of interacting with other human beings, and an unhealthy addiction to flashy Japanese cartoons. Most of the Fizz are betting that Lisa will never find true happiness, that she will die alone, buried alive under heaps of manga, never having once felt the gentle touch of another. Oh God. Oh God. Oh God. Did I write this? Yep. Sure did. Sure did. Alright. Though Lisa has the DVD she wants, she is hesitant to check out. Manning the cash register is a handsome boy. That's Drake Thaxton. He has the closing shift tonight along with Greg. Drake doesn't see himself as super handsome. He had a crush on a girl named Heather in junior high school. She was on the chunky side. Just how Drake likes them. And he thought, with his good looks, it would be a breeze to sweep her off her feet. She rejected him outright. Heather is actually a lesbian. And ever since, Drake has had a bit of a confidence problem, even though he is an 8 out of 10 on the scale of looks. He has a lean body with everything in proportion. Blue eyes and a wavy mane of dirty blonde hair. Just looking at Drake makes me want to vomit and then rough him up a little so that he doesn't look like some damn movie star, but Lisa is enthralled. So much so, she can hardly move. Her thick palms sweat all over the DVD case of Whammy Wham Go Go Picadorimo. Kill me. Kill me, God. God, stop. Why am I doing this? Why I do? From behind the counter... Oh, boy. From behind the counter, Drake looks down the special interest aisle. Lisa diverts her gaze and pretends to browse through some wrestling DVDs. She is a sweaty mess. She worries that when she goes to check the DVD out, her palms will be greasy and that they will smell bad. She worries that the hunk of a cashier will feel her sweat on the DVD case and that he will think, ugh, this chick is nasty. Her sweat smells like onions. Lisa had beef teriyaki for lunch, which had a lot of onions mixed in. Lisa tries to only eat Japanese dishes because she thinks everything Japanese is superior. The gorgeous man at the cash register being the only exception. The thing is, Flying Yoshi's... Oh, hold on. My writing is so terrible. The thing is, Flying Yoshi's, the Asian restaurant where she ate, is actually owned by a Korean couple, and their beef teriyaki recipe is only found in the States. The Fizz have a good chuckle about this sort of thing all the time. Drake cannot believe his eyes. He thought Heather was pretty. The angel browsing through wrestling DVDs is leagues above Heather. She has a tad more weight to her, all the more to love, and her round face is framed perfectly in her long brown hair. God. Is that a Super Plumber Brothers hoodie? He just completed Super Plumber Brothers 5, Sewer Warlords, on his kid Tendo just last weekend. Alright, Kid Tendo is the version of Nintendo that I use in pretty much all my writings where I talk about a video game. Alright. Whew. Alright, here we go. Here we go. Where was I? The Fizz monitored Lisa's nervous brainwave patterns through the nanobots. The readings are off the charts. The space cameras zoom in on Drake. Some of the Fizz start to take bets. Some say she will vomit from nervousness. Some say she will pass out. Some say she will turn and run and even forget to pay the rental, which will make her a thief. Finally, Lisa gets herself to settle down. If she doesn't check out the DVD, she won't be able to watch it. She waited months for this release. It's just a boy. Just a beautiful, perfect example of a man. Nothing to be worried about. Her legs shake. She fails to walk in a straight line and bumps into a cardboard cutout of Nicolas Cage. Oh no! No, wait. Hold on a second. So I used like fake movie titles, fake video game titles to kind of mean real movies, real video games in our world. But then I go ahead and I just use a real actor from our world. God have mercy on me. God have mercy on my soul. All right. All right, where was I? She fails to walk in a straight line and bumps into a cardboard cutout of Nicolas Cage. It falls to the ground and Lisa freezes. The Fizz are laughing it up. Chance! Drake sees an opening to act the hero. He imagines himself racing over to the girl who is his Mona Lisa. Are you okay, madame? He asks her in his mind. Oh, valiant hero, she cries out. I thought Nicolas Cage would be the end of me. What? What? Okay. Oh, valiant hero, she cries out. I thought Nicolas Cage would be the end of me. Instead of a mad dash, he does a quick-paced walk around the corner of the cash register and nervously props Nicolas Cage back up. Good to go. Drake wonders if what he just said was a question or a statement. His right hand seemingly moves on its own and forms the cheesiest thumbs up in all of history. Lisa doesn't know how to respond. Her mouth twitches into this half grin, which she tries to get under control, but accidentally turns it into a half grin, half frown. Should she respond kindly? But then this dreamboat might think she is coming on to him and be freaked out by her aggressiveness. She thinks maybe she should respond in a cold fashion. The I am too cool for you fashion. That way, he might think she isn't interested in him, and that will shock him because he is an 8 out of 10. And Lisa is low on the scale, and he will think, who does this chick think she is? I will make her my love. Or I will make her love me. And he will demand that they go have dinner at the sushi fun time. True love. What is this? What is this stuff, man? Cold it is. This fucking thing got in my way. It comes out downright mean rather than cold. Lisa panics. She wants to take it back. She wants to tell him it was no big deal and thank him for coming to her aid. Instead, she sends the man of her dreams an awful scowl. Drake takes half a step back. Wow. Was it the thumbs up? Had that been really so off-putting? No. He thinks it is his looks, just like the time he asked Heather out. Of course, a fat girl doesn't want him. He's too thin. There's no substance. No weight. What? After Drake takes a half step back, Lisa totally loses it. All thought processes are gone. Her body instinctively makes a mad dash for the exit. The Fizz, who've put down some space bucks on precisely this outcome, start to cheer and high five. Drake reaches out and grabs Lisa by her left bicep. You're beautiful. Absolutely stunning. The Fizz watch on, their jaws gaping open. Only a bold few betted against the death under a heap of manga. Lisa's jaw is also gaping open. It must be a prank. Some sort of sick joke. Dinner tonight? Sushi fun time? Sushi fun time? Drake suggests. God. Had being a bitch about Nicolas Cage worked? No. It's a cruel game being played on her, and Lisa won't stand for it. I'm not so hungry. Lisa shrugs Jake's hand off her arm with one violent tug. I'm going home to watch Whammy Whammy Go Go Picadorimo. She storms to the exit. The Fizz, who betted on this, hold their breath. Suddenly a loud alarm noise goes off and stops Lisa in her tracks. I'm standing at the cash register renting a DVD, Diesoft, or something like that. I'm a man damn near in my 30s. I can't be watching Japanese schoolgirls, boys, flying through the air, jump-kicking, goofy-looking mutants. Greg, the Video Jocks employee tending to me, looks over at the security panel, Video Jocks. Lisa slowly turns around, her face flush with red. Excuse me. Her words are barely audible murmurs. I need to rent this. She holds up the DVD case. Drake nods and sulks his way behind the cash register. Even with that pathetic expression, Lisa finds him adorable. It crosses her mind that it wasn't a trick. Drake might actually find her attractive. Drake takes Whammy Wham Go Go Picadorimo and asks Lisa for her number. He keys in the numbers through a keyboard as she tells him. All of her information, including her address, appears on his computer monitor. Oh, I read that as one sentence. So he keys in the numbers through a keyboard as she tells him. All of her information, including her address, appears on his computer monitor. That's some sloppy writing right there. Some sloppy sentence structure. An idea flashes through his mind. He could write down her address on a scrap piece of paper, show up at her house after work, and convince her that he's really a good guy. Creeper alert. He doesn't want to be known as that type of guy who goes around to girls' houses creeping them out. Besides, what if she called the cops? What if she slapped him, told him he's scum? His self-esteem wouldn't recover from that. He'd grow into a scrawny old man with a white beard, so long it reaches the floor, all alone in an empty log cabin, secluded from civilization. A phone on his desk that never rings. A mailbox in his yard that never receives any mail. He won't be the creeper. He won't become the hermit. He'll just have to let this earthly goddess go if he wants a chance at a normal life. I think he's overthinking things. Just give it another shot. This time with some more confidence in your tone. Tell her it's the damn truth. Whammy Wham Go Go Picadori Mo is scanned into the computer system. $3.25 for a 2-day rental. Drake manually alters the price to $0. It's on the house. He brings the DVD around the security panels and holds it out for Lisa to take. Lisa's mind is too conflicted. She doesn't even say thank you as she takes Whammy Wham Go Go Picadori Mo from Drake's hand. What a bitch, Drake thinks. He would have been good to her. He would have brought her flowers every once in a while, taken her to sushi fun time, bought her anime DVDs for her birthdays, helped her with her homework, except for math. He's no good at math. Been there when she needed someone to talk to, but no. He gave her a free rental, and she didn't even say thank you. Lisa reaches the entrance/exit doors, but her legs suddenly stop. She wants to run home. Ipaki, watch Whammy Wham Go Go Picadori Mo and cry all night. Pocky is also something, that exists in our world. But I didn't change its name. I didn't change it to have like a mirror version. So we've got Nicolas Cage and Pocky in this world. Same thing that are in our world, I guess. I'm already outside, rental in hand. Greg didn't reduce my price at all. I can see Lisa through Video Jock's windows having a near anxiety attack. Even in distress, she is the most beautiful creature in the entire galaxy. Damn you, Drake. Say something to her, god damn it. But to my surprise, and to the surprise of the alien observers, Lisa speaks. Want to come over and watch Whammy Wham Go Go Picadori Mo? So what if it's some trick? What does she have to lose? Pride? It's worth putting pride on the line if it gives her a chance to vanquish this torturing loneliness. If it is a prank, she'll just never go outside again. She'll never talk to another human being again. Still, it's a chance worth taking. Drake's face lights up with a newfound happiness. He is practically jumping for joy. He is so sorry for calling Lisa a bitch in his head. I'd love to. Need my address? It's right here in the system. 8 o'clock? 8 o'clock. Lisa smiles and then dashes through the exit. She's only gone for a second before she pops back in. What's your name? She asks. Drake Thaxton. See you at 8, Drake. And she's gone. At the bus stop, Lisa finds it impossible to remove the smile on her face. So at this point, in one of my earlier drafts, I had Lisa actually pass gas. Because that's what happens to me when I'm nervous. Like, I'll be real with you. Yeah, my tummy gets grumbly when I'm nervous, and it gets hard to hold stuff in. And so I wanted Lisa to go through the same experience, but that particular part in the writing workshop got annihilated. It got destroyed, and it actually convinced me to take it out. But I kind of wish I didn't. Kind of wish I didn't listen to them all. But anyways, it's not there anymore. There's no reason to be concerned, think the Fizz. This turn of events means nothing. Lisa will still die trapped in her library of manga books, all alone. Lisa is still a lousy weeaboo, and besides, the Fizz know that Lisa's parents will intervene if things get too crazy. Ooh. All right. But Lisa's parents are out of town. There was a note on Lisa's fridge that says her mom and dad had to go on a quick last-minute business trip. This really pisses the Fizz off. A lot of the Fizz stack their life savings on Lisa never getting any. Some vomit into their space toilets. One of the alien bosses is throwing a stack of research data around while yelling at his subordinates. Like, what the hell is this? What is going on with these aliens? Lisa sits on her bed, her whole body as stiff as a board. Her blankets and pillow sheets are decorated with a man dressed in metallic green armor that looks like a cross between a mantis and a ninja. The title is printed all over. Zorm, Zorm, Kamikaze Ultimatum. Posters cover the walls entirely. There is the big-eyed, blue-haired Mizu, the water princess, the cloaked skeleton hovering over the stylish schoolboy of Death Tape, the hopelessly romantic nerd, and his sexy, big-bosomed love interest of Love, Love Me. Love, Love Me, that's a great anime. Have you ever seen Love, Love Me, by the way? Love, Love Me, yep. As well as hundreds of other characters from hundreds of different anime. Lisa has a few bookshelves packed to the brim with manga graphic novels and an entertainment center housing a Kidtendo. On her nightstand, she has a few anime figurines displayed. Even if Drake actually does show up, what will she talk about with him? Does he even like anime? Or games? Or manga? It's alright, Lisa. My wife hates all that stuff. And she's even from Japan, so you can make it happen if they don't like it. She remembers how it had been before. Her enthusiasm about all things Japanese had pushed away potential friends. There had been Susan, who actually was Lisa's friend back when they were younger. They even watched cartoons together. However, with time, Susan grew out of cartoons and into boys, cheerleading, and cars. Susan didn't want to be seen with otaku Lisa. Last year, a girl named Jenny sat next to Lisa in chemistry class. Jenny seemed interested in anime at first, but quickly grew irritated with Lisa's non-stop talking about Love, Love Me. Stop talking about Love, Love Me, Lisa. Damn. A new title at the time. So it was new back then. She was excited. Okay. Jenny even went on to mock some of Lisa's favorite character designs from the show. It was my fault. Really. I could have made Susan and Jenny like anime, manga, games, and Japanese culture, but I just didn't, and now Lisa is afraid the same thing will happen with Drake. The doorbell rings. Lisa peeks through the windows at the front door. Drake is standing there. Lisa can see the puffs of his breath mingling with the cold air. He's still in his video jock's shirt with its breast pocket insignia of a buff guy's flexed bicep. In the bicep is a disc that says video jocks. Okay. So it's a buff guy flexing, and the disc, the DVD, is in the bicep Video jocks. The door opens very slowly, and Lisa pokes her head out. They exchange some awkward greetings, and Lisa welcomes Drake into the house. Whammy Wham Go Go Picadori Mo is already in the player. Lisa walks down the hall towards her room. Drake follows. On her bed, Lisa pats the spot next to her, indicating for Drake to take a seat. It's kind of creepy. It's kind of creepy or what? Is that a Kitendo? Drake sits down beside her. Yes, Lisa answers. I knew you were a Super Plumber Bros fan from your hoodie. I was going to comment on it back at Video Jocks, but I forgot. He likes Super Plumber Brothers. Lisa's face beams with joy. Oh my god, you like Super Plumber Brothers? Me too. Oh my god, what's your favorite game? Do you like anime? I love Super Plumber Brothers 3, Castle Raid. I really enjoyed the newest one, Part 5, Sewer Warlords. I just beat that game. Lisa is bouncing up and down. Do you like anime? Which anime is your favorite? Lisa nor Drake can see me, but I am right outside the window to Lisa's room. I heard her ask Drake the question, and I know that Drake isn't much of an anime guy. He has nothing against it. It just isn't his thing. He's more of a movie guy. He likes stuff like the movie I rented tonight, Die Soft. But he wouldn't mind exploring the genre with her. He can tell by how Lisa's face is so wide-eyed and by her room being filled with anime posters that she's really passionate about her hobby. He doesn't want to disappoint her. I like Whammy Wham Go Go Picadori Mo the best. Drake lies. I watch the show all the time. The excitement in Lisa's face drains away. It's not a show. It's only a movie. Right, movie. That's what I meant. Watch it all the time. How can you? It just came out today. I shake my head from left to right. Most of the fizz all high five. The small group of fizz who voted against Lisa dying alone are slapping their foreheads. So damn close. Lisa looks away from Drake. This is always how it is. Lisa, Is what you said at Video Jocks even true? Am I really beautiful? Or are you just here to torment me? I'm sorry. I didn't mean to be like that. No, wait, no. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to lie like that. Get out. She won't even look at him. I can see her face through the window and she's crying. Drake, you moron. There's only one thing you can do. The fizz are in celebration. Such a close call for many of them, diverted. The boss fizz is sitting back in his chair, smoking a cigar and drinking whiskey. Fizz drink whiskey, I guess. Drake caresses Lisa's cheek with the back of his hand. His fingers are so smooth. Slowly, she turns her head towards him. He presses his lips against hers. The fizz party goes silent. You fucking aliens. Did you really think I was going to allow my creation to fail? Drake gently brings his head back away from Lisa's face. Her cheeks are bright red. Is it okay? Lisa asks. If I call you Drake-kun? Oh, God. I can't believe I'm reading this. This is embarrassing as all hell. He smiles. You can call me whatever you want. Oh, man. With that, Lisa kisses Drake. The few fizz who voted for this are bouncing out of their space seats, going mad with victory. It's supposed to be mad, but it's typed made. Typo. Those few are now millionaires, but the majority is fucked. The boss Fizz is no longer in his reclining seat. He's made his way down to the UFO's engineer deck. He has a wrench in his hand, and he snatched that. Hold on. He has a wrench in his hand that he snatched up from a mechanic's toolbox. His life savings have gone into that bet. His life savings had gone into that bet. He had planned to pay for his kids' college with that money. It seemed like such a sure thing, too. Who the hell would love a fat weeaboo? He throws the wrench into the UFO's main engine. The wrench gets jammed in the engine, tearing apart the engine's inner workings. Suddenly, there are bursts of sparks, and then explosions. Bursts of sparks? Okay. And then explosions. The UFO's navigation computers go haywire. Red alert sirens blare as the UFO gets sucked in by Earth's gravitational pull. The Fizz are in widespread panic. The UFO's outer shielding begins to heat as it enters the atmosphere. You see, in order to travel faster than the speed of light, the Fizz UFO is equipped with a fission chamber and a dark matter coil. Separately, they act as a propulsion device and a brake system. But if they come together, say like in a crash, it creates a thermonuclear explosion 1 billion times more powerful than all the nukes on Earth combined. The UFO crashes into Earth, ending all life on the planet. That was my original ending for this story, but as I stand there watching Lisa and Drake kiss, I start to think. Time slows down because I want it to slow down. The UFO is no longer falling at a fast rate. It is like a movie on pause. I can move at normal speed, but everything around me is barely moving at all. I can even move at 5 times the normal speed, 1,000,000,000,000 times if I wanted, but I want to take my time to think about things. A lot of people don't take their time anymore. I breathe in the cool air. Let it fill my lungs. I walk around the middle of the street because I can. I think about Heather, Greg, Susan, and Jenny. Heather had a girlfriend now, and they plan on moving to Washington State and getting married after high school graduation. After Greg came home from his shift at Video Jocks, his mother surprised him with a rare NASA postage stamp from the 60s. It is his 200th stamp in his collection. Susan is the leader of her school's cheerleading squad. Jenny dyed her hair blonde and is excited to go skiing in the mountains this winter. And then, of course, there is Lisa and Drake. It would be a shame to end all of their lives. With one leap, I propel myself up into the sky. I see the ball of fire, which is the Fizz UFO. I stop the UFO with my bare hands and carry it back into space, a safe distance from Earth. Lisa and Drake live happily ever after. The nanobots continue to make Lisa love anime, but now it comes second to Drake. They have 5 babies and grow very old together. And the Earth spins on. The end. All right. Well, hey, thanks for unsubscribing after you watched that performance and heard that tale. I really, I do appreciate, taking the time to listen to that trash. To be fair, it wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be a lot worse. I did enjoy reading it. It's funny to think about, how time passes, how time changes and interest changes, and ideas change and stuff like that. And how this is totally not something I would write today. I'm not interested in writing like meta fiction. Definitely not necessarily interested in writing about weeaboos. Yeah, so different time, different interests. different vision than I have now. But it was published. It was published. It was my first thing ever to get published. So I've only published this story, and then I had the small town anthology entries published, the nonfiction and the poetry. Although I did not get paid for Weeaboo In Love, which is fine. I was just happy to get it accepted. And for a long time, I felt that it wasn't really worthy of being accepted. But after reading it today, I think even with the typos and some real bad sentence arrangement, I don't know. I think it's worthy. I think it's worthy for this anthology. Um, I was laughing. Shit, I made myself laugh. I always make myself laugh. If you work with me, you know I make myself laugh. But yeah, that is Weeaboo In Love by yours truly, right here. Cool dude. Coolest dude. All right. Pacific Eagle. Groblin. El Groblin, as I've been known to be called sometimes. But yeah, that's it. Hopefully, I can set a streaming schedule where I can stream a video game every week. Maybe I just have to like I said earlier, just lay my foot down and be like, look, 7 to 9, no one bug me down in the basement. All right, I'm streaming games. And I'm just gonna, I'm gonna keep writing, keep doing my thing. Tomorrow it's back into the world for myself, for a lot of people, and hopefully, we can all get just jump right back in there and keep slaying it. All right. 2022, I have positive feelings about. Just go out there, rip and tear, baby. Rip and tear until it's done. I'm Rossdude. Catch you later.